Right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're welcome to La Prinzo Wealth Academy. Today, our topic is going to be about how to draw trend line like a pro. Use trend line. Trend lines are very powerful tools to use. As a price action trader, the master drawing of the trend line and you know how to take trades using the trend lines, especially synthetic indices that moves very fast. You're going to get a lot of good entrance and you make money from trend line. I've used this strategy. It works very well for me, and that's why I'm teaching it today. So you're going to learn how to draw trend line. But before we start the training on trend line, I want to give you some words of advice. But La Prison Wealth Academy, we are not the conventional forex trading academy. La Prison is a special and exceptional, you know, academy that's not just giving you the skill set, because if I give you skill set, I don't teach you how to become a better you, because your success is not about the forex trading, right? Your success is within you. You yourself, you have to become successful first. If you don't have the right habit, you don't have the right character, you don't have the right mindset, you cannot become successful in trading. That's why here we don't just go straight to the trading aspect of the business. A lot of us, a lot of people do that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I strongly believe that before anybody can become a profitable forex trader or even become anything in life, there are principles you have to be about success in general. Because success is all about you. You have to become successful within you. So today, the topic I'm going to talk about today is about integrity as a person. Integrity is it's not just about lying to somebody, all right? But integrity is lying to yourself as well. A lot of us, we have decided to join La Prison World Academy. But are you sure you have made up your mind to join the academy and go deep into trading forex? If you're not doing that, you just say it and you attend class once in a while, it means that you don't have integrity. You don't keep to your words. And it's because of people don't keep to their words that we see mediocrity, poverty everywhere all over the world. People don't keep to their words. People don't say, I am going to do this. And they actually keep to their words and follow through. And this maybe little things in your daily life. For instance, you promise yourself you're going to read book. I talk here every day that we should be reading book. Now, if we spend an average of 1 hour, you're going to become a national expert in the skill set. Now, are you disciplined? You say you're going to do it. You say it. Most of you guys will do affirmation with me on this platform. But are you disciplining yourself to actually do it? That's lack of integrity. You say you're going to go to the, for instance, you say you want to go to the gym today, or you want to go to the gym 3 times a week. Did you actually do it? Did you actually do it? Or you're just saying it? Most people are interested in something, but they are not committed. And that's the problem we have. All right? You are interested, you want to learn forex. But are you sure you really want to learn forex? Are you keeping to your words? From today, if you practice the habit of keeping to your words, that's integrity. If you say, I'm going to go to somewhere by 10 o'clock, make sure you're there by 10 o'clock. If you say, I'm going to learn forex, make sure you actually do it. So what I tell people is this. Every single day, you have to set goals for yourself. Your success, you want to test if you're actually going to become successful in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. What you do on a daily basis counts a lot. Because if, for instance, you have to set, that's why it is important you set goals. For instance, you're going to set goals for yourself. In the morning, I'm going to do this. Around 2, I'm going to do this. Around 3, I'm going to do this. Around 4, I'm going to do this. Once you set such goals, including learning goals for yourself, when you set goals for yourself like that, even if you are busy, a lot of people say, because I'm working, I don't have the time to learn forex, I don't do this, I'm too busy and all the rest. That's because you've not learned the principles and the laws of success, which is number one, keeping to your words. All right? First of all, be clear about what you want, then you keep to your words. You set goals. Test yourself today. After this class, go and write down the goals, what you're going to do, including reading. We have 24 hours of the day. And somebody will tell me, I don't like to read. I don't know how to read. But you read. You know how to write, all right? I don't have the time to read. That's because you have not really, all right, understand the importance of reading. And you have not disciplined yourself to actually do it. So please keep to your words. Now you have joined the academy, for instance. Just for instance, you want to become a forex trader. Are you sure of what you're saying? Are you sure of what you're saying? Are you just saying it because you say other people doing it? Or will you just, some of us were excited for 1 or 2 days or 1 week, and then we don't make money, we give up. You've not kept to yourself. Let's say, for instance, you tell yourself, I want to smoke, I want to stop smoking cigarettes, for instance, or I want to stop drinking alcohol. Are you going to keep to your words? Will you actually stop? That's the test of your integrity to yourself. But if you are not successful in all these little things, how do you think you become successful, become $1 million, you want to become a millionaire? No. When you start to do what you say you will do, the universe and God will support you. God will say yes, the universe will say yes. This man, he said he wants to do, he said anytime he says he wants to do something, actually do it. So form that habit of keeping to your word every single day. Set daily goals for yourself. Like today, I have everything I want to do, they are written down. And if I don't do these things, it means that I have failed for that day. So every single day, at the end of the day, do a debriefing. Debriefing meaning all the things I said I'm going to do, did I actually do them? Including your normal going to the market, buying things for yourself, going to school, all these little things that you said you want to. It matters a lot. Because the way you do something, one thing is how you do everything, including improving your life financially. So have integrity. Believe in your ability to create wealth. You have everything. If you obey all these little principles about success, right? You will not just be a talker, but a lot of people talk a lot. I want to become a forex trader. I love to trade forex. I want to make money from forex. Okay. Are you going to be disciplined? You have said something, but are you going to be disciplined enough to spend at least 1 day to learn about forex? Are you going to be disciplined enough to open your phone or open your laptop to look at the market every single day? Because that's what you say you want to be. Are you going to be disciplined yourself to read the books that are necessary to upgrade your knowledge? That's the whole thing. If you do this, if you start keeping to your words, anytime you say something, keep to your words, God will support you. Most time we don't get result about our lives in life because of we don't keep to our words. We don't do it. We are only interested, but we are not committed. Interested, you can do anything easy, fun. But when you're committed, say I'm going to do it. Forex trading, yes, that's what I want to do. In the next 5 years, I am going to be a millionaire in forex. And because I have said this, I am going to actually do it. So keep to your words. Have integrity. If you start having integrity and you know what you want, first of all, be clear, be definite. The first thing is be clear about what you want. Because you can't be guessing around. You can't be wasting your time doing this, doing that. Be clear. If you are very clear about what you want in life, and then you actually keep to your words in everything, not just in trading, in everything. I'm teaching you principles about success. Success begins with you. If you start keeping to your words yourself, so you don't talk anyhow. For me now, I don't talk anyhow. Because anything I say I will do, I will actually do it. So if you can't just invite me to say, come and join this, come and join that, I won't just do anyhow. If I say I will join, I will join. If I say I don't want to join, I will not join. If I say I will join, I will actually join. And if I say I will do it, I will actually do it. So please keep to your words. Let your words carry weight. Your words should be very heavy. When you say something, you should actually do it. When you say I want to trade forex, you should actually do it. Doing is a commitment. It's not about the saying. If stock is very cheap, but it's called the commitment to actually do it. If you do these things I'm talking about, work on yourself on a daily basis, you're actually taking action. Believe me, all of us here, we are great men and women. You'll be so surprised how your life will change. So keep to your words. I want these numbers to be increasing because the reason why these numbers the attendance is not increasing the way it should be because the people don't keep to their words. People don't have integrity for their own selves. So how do you think most people can become successful? No, only that's why we have only few percent of the people who are successful. Why? Majority of the people have excuses. This is not, they are not yet live, all right? But even if the videos are recorded and posted on the group, most will say, I don't have data to watch. I don't have the time to watch. So you're not keeping to your word. You're just saying you want to trade forex. That's not, you can't be successful. Believe me, you won't. You'll be deceiving yourself in life. Because everything you do, you're always doing it average. Please, be a man of integrity. Keep to your word. Take massive action about anything you have said you want to do. Actually do it. In doing that, you see how your life will be transformed. Anything you want to become, anything. Once you say, I'm going to do it, and then you commit yourself, you put everything within your power to actually achieve it. If you do that, God will support you. So I hope we have learned something today. How many of you learned something? Did you learn something? Or am I just wasting my time today? Am I just wasting my time? So we're going to the charts, and I'm going to analyze the market with you. Let's go to the chart. All right. Okay, good. Let's see land. All right. How we can keep to your word, okay? Don't just say things. Whenever you say you want to do something, actually do it. That makes you exceptional. All right, so let's analyze the market. The topic is how to analyze the market with trend line. I'm going to remove all these lines, right? All these lines, I'm going to remove them, all of them gone. Now let's analyze the market with trend line. Let's analyze the market. The first thing you need to do is to look at the market on a weekly time frame. What is the weekly time frame saying about this market? Today I'm not doing anything like support and resistance. I'm going to use only trend line to analyze this market for you to see how it works. All right. So this is the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. First, you have to see the market from daily, weekly to see what's this market telling you. This market a downtrend or an uptrend. So what is this market? Is this market an uptrend or a downtrend? If it is a downtrend, can you type downtrend? If it is an uptrend, can you type uptrend? Is this market a downtrend or an uptrend? Let me see the Is this market an uptrend or a downtrend? Okay, downtrend. Everybody say downtrend. Downtrend, good. Now you guys have learned a lot. This is a downtrend market. So when you see a downtrend market, all right, you look for what? The market has sold massively, no doubt. Sold very well. So now we are going to look for opportunities to buy or sell. How do we now get to the buy? The first thing you want to do, because this market has sold so much, for me, I don't want to be looking for sell opportunity again. I want to look for buy opportunities. So you are going to draw your trend line. What is a trend line? What is a trend? A trend is when price makes series of higher high and higher lows. All right? You draw this trend line like this. So market has been respecting this trend line. Market has been respecting this trend line. That respecting this trend line, meaning this one here was the downtrend. So this movement here looks like a push to this place to actually sell to the downside. So the only time you are to think about selling this market, buy this market is when a long buy, all right? Because we did short buy here with got this zone, all right? We got this support and resistance, we did a short buy here. When you are buying something like this, don't buy more than this level. Because market, if you see holding your trade here, market can still collapse back because this is a downtrend. So the only time you look for buy opportunity is when this market will do this to break out from here. To break out. And then to retest. I'm going to look at illustration on how. All right. So it will break out and it will retest. Once it break out and retest, that's when we look for buy opportunity. So we go to higher time frame like 4. The next time frame is 4 hours. All right. 4 hours also telling you obviously that the market is still a downtrend. So until this market with this 4 hours time frame, it will break out. Watch this market with 4 hour time frame for you to have a very strong, compelling reason to buy. Most times, if you watch this thing with 5 minutes, 15 minutes, they make noise a lot. So if you are watching it with 4 hours time frame, you have to be very patient enough. Allow it to break. Allow it to break this trend line. Because anything here is still, these are still seller zone. This place is seller zone. They are still seller zone. So allow it to break this trend line with 4 hours time frame. Then once it breaks, you can be watching it. Once it breaks out, all right? Once price get to this level, it's trying to break. That's where you can ask, okay, let me go to 30 to see how it's working. Because look at it now. If you look at this 30 minutes time frame, 30 minutes would make you look as if the market is an uptrend. So you'll be thinking about buying. Meanwhile, the market was just doing a pullback to continue the downtrend. So it's obviously, that's why you see we lose money because we thought it's a downtrend and uptrend while the market is still a downtrend. But when you use like daily to see the trend line, that's it. This is a pure trend line trading. Once you see it, it's very clear. Even if you're a child, even if you're an amateur, you know that this market, because a trend is when market is respecting a line, this trend line, it has been respected from here. Let me extend it, see if we can connect it. Okay. Let's connect only this one. So your buys
For now, no buy. If you have bought and take a profit, it's okay from here. I took my profit here too yesterday, day before yesterday. And I left the market. The reason why I left the market because this place has to be broken first. This place has to be broken and retest before you think about buying the market. So at that time, you can be watching in the 4 hours time frame. Most of these small time frame make noise a lot of noise. So during this period, just go and be trading other coins, other indices, other pairs. Leave this one alone. Allow this market to break out with this 4 hours time frame and retest. Anytime market breaks out of 4 hours time frame and retest, it's a very, very strong signal. 4 hours is very, very important. After daily, all right, you want to see the market breaking out of 4 hours time frame, 4 hours trend line, and retest. If it breaks, it will retest. Once that retest happens, for instance, let me give you an example. For instance, let's say when this market was moving, this is 4 hours time, right? When it was moving, it was like this. For instance, this was a breakout. All these zones, these are all buyer zone. All these zones we are seeing buyer zone. So look at when breakout happened. A breakout happened here. Right? A breakout happened here. See, the market has been an uptrend, doing higher, and this has been uptrend movement. But once it got here, it broke out. When market break out of this place, then coming back to return, you can see that with this 1 hour time frame, the retest is even very obvious. All right. Once you start using higher time frame to see the direction of the market, you'll be clear. The market is so obvious for you to understand. Now, once you are watching this, let's say with 1 hour time frame or 4 hours, now as market is coming to this place, there is no noise. You have filtered all those 5 minutes and 2 minutes noise. Market get to this line. That is the time you cannot go back. Because if you wait for 1 hour before you place a trade, you miss a trade, right? You go once market is approaching this area, you cannot go back to 20, 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Like now, this is 30 minutes, right? Good. This was a breakout. Was market breakout like that, be patient. Be patient. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. I'm telling you this with experience. I have traded this market. I trade this market almost every day. And I see what's happening in the market. I'm not somebody that teaches you and I don't trade. No, I trade. And I still make losses. And one of the losses that comes, I understand that most of the time is when you don't wait for this breakout to happen and coming back to retest. Most times, once the breakout, we just place our trade before you know, pump. It does here. But once you allow a breakout and retest, that shows that the market has changed direction. It's no longer a buy. It is now a sell trade. That is when you cannot place your trade here. As market get to your trend line, all right, that's when make sure you have patience enough. Be patient. Don't be in a hurry until it is on that line. I'm telling you this. If you are patient enough, you know how much stop loss. Once you are patient enough to allow the market to get to your trend line, then place your trade. Any amount you want to place, any risk you want to take it on this level. Don't take it when it's trying to come down. Sometimes it will be deceiving you as if it wants to come down with all these 5 minutes candlestick. You will see sell with 5 minutes, with 1 minute. Don't listen to that sell. Just focus on, say, 30 minutes or 1 hour. Allow the market to come here. The only time you switch to 5 minutes is when you want to place your trade. That's why you want to see the candlestick. Are they because 5 minutes time frame will touch it. If you wait for 1 hour to touch it, sometime maybe look as if it has touched the place with 1 hour, but it has not really touched. But 5 minutes, as the touch is happening, you're seeing it. You are taking your action with the 5 minutes time frame because it will show you when it touches this particular trend line. So anytime you want to trade, use higher time frame. Like now, one person must have bought this market yesterday. Maybe somebody must say, okay, this is an uptrend. Market has started an uptrend. Now, what it's doing here is a pullback. Let me sell, let me sell, let me sell, let me buy rather. You see small candles going up, you buy, boom, the market is a sell. Because it has not invalidated. It is when this particular line is broken and retest, the market has invalidated the buy. The sell, it is now trying to buy. That's when you can ask, okay, let me buy this market. Let me give you another example. If you follow this principle I'm teaching you, believe me, you make money from this market. Like this now. Let me remove all these things. Let me remove all of them. All. Right? So the first thing, let's go to daily. Mr. Lloyd, you are writing something. Please stop writing something. Right. So this is a pure trend. The first thing you will do is this market a downtrend or an uptrend? So I want to ask this question to you guys listening to me right now. Is this market an uptrend or a downtrend? Yes or no? Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? A downtrend. Good. You can now recognize when the market is a downtrend. All of you are good. Okay, good. Now, in a downtrend, you draw trend line. You draw trend line. This can work. This can work. But when this market was coming down, it was like this. When you see a market forming, it will be like this. But once you see something like this happen, you to shift a trend line. You see all these are fake breakouts when the market was forming. So if you are to sell, once you discover that the market is an uptrend, all right, a downtrend, if you are to sell this market, you sell when price get to this point. Yeah. Yeah. How do you sell such a sell? In a downtrend, how do you sell? You wait for the market to come to this trend line. Yeah. You see, when you see market just coming down, for instance, you just open your chart and you see red candlestick, red. Coming, it has dropped massively. Don't sell. Don't sell. If it is daily candlestick has formed, plenty sell. You have missed the entry, you have missed the entry. Wait for the entry to form. The market will form a trend. This is where it formed a trend. Once the market formed this trend like this, that is when you now draw your trend line. You're connecting from the highest high to the lowest low. Yeah. Lower low. Yeah. Lower high. Lowest, the highest, the high high, and the lower high. Yeah. So how do you now sell this market here? So I will not teach you how to buy when you know when trend change. When you see something like this, you are going to draw something another thing again. To avoid fake breakouts on your trend line, all right? Like earlier to all those, you look at 1 hour, you see fake breakout, 4 hours rather. when the market was forming like this, right? Or even here, you see a lot of fake breakers. So to avoid such fake breakout, what do? When you saw, once you start market, you see markets coming to a trend line like this. Once you get there, don't just sell here. Don't just sell here because you have market may just take you out of the market. For instance, something like this. It will fake you out first before coming down. So to avoid that fake breakout, this is what you do. You draw a counter trend line here because there was a buy. Because there was a short buy here. There was a buy here. Now you want to be sure that the market is actually finished buying. So once it break out of this trend line and retest, like now, look at this scenario. Let's go to 1 hour time frame and see how the retest happened. So if you are to sell, when price break out of this is where you are supposed to sell because it has broken this trend line and it came back to test either this line or here. But these two places, they are very close. So this here too, if you sell here, all right, but this particular market even went, still came down a little bit before, gave us another fake breakout. So selling here is allow you to break and retest before you sell. That is more accurate way of entering the market. Like here too, same thing. This place, as market is coming up, if you are just meeting the market, don't sell just here. Make sure you have your trend line drawn like this again. All right, let it break out and retest. See, all of them, almost all of them break out and then come back to retest before market keep going to the downside. Now, let's also know when the market has changed a trend. For instance, this particular market, how to use trend line to identify the direction of V50 right now. Let's spot it and let's see how. So we're on daily now. We have seen fake breakers happening here and there. So how do we now curtail all these fake breakers? We're going to connect this. Or you use so this is daily time frame. It was when the market broke out of this that the market now, let's use up one because since market broke out of all these places, all right, it's either you use this or you use this. This is immediate trend. So ideally, this is the best place to buy. The market breaks out of, I don't want to put this because this is the immediate trend. Yeah, this is very long ago, like last year. But this is the immediate trend some weeks ago, or last week or so. Market was still coming down. So it has broken our recent lows, broke out and retest. Let's use it with 4 hours time frame. So if you are buying, when you see something like this happening, just have your 4 hours time frame drawn and then allow this breakout and retest to happen. You see this breakout? See the retest here? This is where you execute your trades. This is where you execute your trades. Here, breakout and return. If you miss this one, wait for the next one. Like now, this is the next. If you miss this entry, all right, look out for a trend line like this. Sometimes it could come from the down. Don't use 5 minutes. Use 4 hours to allow, like this was a pullback. A pullback was coming. All right. Now, for you to also trade this pullback is this. You are going to trade it like this. For you to know if the pullback is over, you have to do this. All right. Let's go to lower time frame. So when the market became value for us to buy, in continuation of the overall trend, is when it breaks out of this trend line. Let me see if I'm going to do it this way. All right. Now, when the market breaks out of this trend line and then came back to retest, it didn't go down again. This is where you execute your trade for a buy. Once price breaks, this was a pullback, you have confirmed that the market has been on a buy. If you miss this entry here, don't go and be buying from this up. Use 4 hours time frame. 4 hours is very, very important. Use 4 hours time frame to let the market go up. But let it form a trend. Let it come back. Do a pullback, major pullback with 4 hours. Maybe like here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hours, 4 candlesticks. Once you see those 4 candlesticks, then looking out for the last low to connect. So let's say you have not seen this thing happen. You have not seen this happen, right? You have seen only here to here. You've not seen all these ones. Or you've seen this now, you've not seen this one here. What you do now is to put your trend line. The market has not come. You put a trend line and wait. Then as the market was coming down, maybe it has done 3 candlesticks, 4 hours. That's when you can now draw this line. You see, market was respecting the trend line until the last minute. Market was respecting the trend line until it was just in between. See? Until here. Here it was when the market finally broke out. It was just coming straight down. No, nothing stopped it. Now, when it got to this point, it now broke out and then came back to retest. That retest is aligned with this particular trend push here. That's when you see an opportunity like this, it's a very, very high probability trade. That's where you can take a trade from here with massive lot size and you take the next high. So that's how you use trend lines to trade. I mean, if you understand this concept of using trend lines, you can see that I do not draw support and resistance, I didn't draw anything, just using trend lines. You can make money with using only trend line. I don't know if you got this, I've explained. I don't know if you understood. If you don't understand what I've explained so far, can you type 111? If you got what I have explained so far, can you type 111? Somebody said, please can minimize the screen. I don't understand what you mean by that. So go and practice this trend line pattern. If you use this trend line,
Remember the time frame I'm using. Daily to see the direction. Then 4 hours. Daily 4 hours. Very important. Don't be relying on lower time frame. Lower time frame will give you fake breakouts. The noise will be too much. But when you use daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, sometimes 30 minutes to be watching, but use your daily time frame to see the market. Has it broken out of your daily time frame for a downtrend for you to say the market is a downtrend? All right. Let me show you. Let's see jump 10 index. Like now, this is jump 10 index. This is jump 10 index. For this market to be a buy, it also need to break out of our trend line. Let me zoom it out again. All right. This is a trend line. This is a trend. You can see obviously it's a trend, downtrend. Obviously. Downtrend. This was a fake breakout. So for this market, for you to think about buying this market, is when the market breaks out of this trend line. This trend line, it has to break out and retest. So be patient. Don't be in a hurry to trade the market when you don't have a confirmation. 4 hours here is also showing that market has not really broken out of the trend. All right. Even if this is the lowest low, right? We have to be patient enough for the market to change direction. For now, the market is still a downtrend until it breaks out of this our 4 hours time frame. All right, until it breaks out of this point. Until it breaks out of this point and retest. By that time, must have gotten maybe this movement that is going now, must have even gotten a trend line to work with. Maybe like now, market is giving us some sign of going up, right? But you're not going to buy yet. You're going to buy when this with this 4 hours time frame, if it breaks out, all right, and retest back to this trend line. If it's going to maintain this particular trend line, use 4 hours to watch this market. 4 hours, don't be in a hurry. Just it may not happen today. Look for another place. They have more than 20 indices here. 20, there are many of them. So if one is not playing out yet, be patient enough to go and look another with a higher time frame. Smaller time frame will give you small noise. But once this one breaks out of here, they allow the retest to be patient enough for the retest to happen. Let me show you again what do you mean by retest. Retest is it breaks out like this. Right? Then it comes back to the same zone. If you see this happen, watch out with this 4 hours time frame. Allow this to go. When you are watching out for the retest, once it get to this point, as it's breaking, it may bring it down to maybe 20 and 30 minutes or so. Let it move up first. Come back. Let it come back and retest here. Or in 15 minutes, let it move out. Break out, buy, come back to retest. Once you come back to retest this your zone, this your trend line, that's when you're if it's not coming back, if you hang here, let it go. Let it go. Then look for trend line to monitor the pullback. But if it doesn't retest, because sometimes if you buy here, if you mistakenly buy here, and then your stop loss, where will you put your stop loss? Maybe here. So the price will not come down, clear you out, even give you weak here before going to the upside. So always allow the market to go up and then retest. And then this is where you buy. When you buy here, your stop loss will be down here. When you buy here, your stop loss will be down a little bit down below your entry. You are not buying with the daily time frame. You are buying with 5 minutes time frame.
As he coming back to retest with that 5 minutes time frame, you enter. As he get to this line, once you get to this 5 minute time frame, and you just see that if it is moving with force, keep coming down, keep coming down. Don't rush it. If you see a massive red candle keep coming down, don't fight it. Allow that one to close. Allow that particular 5 minutes candles to close. If there is a rush, but if you come here and you see a rejection, can even go back to 1 minute at that time. Once you go back to 1 minute and you see a rejection happening, just trigger your trade. If you trigger that trade, it will just move for you. You put a stop loss down here. So that's what I want to share with you today. Using trend line to trade, make sure you allow you to break and retest your trend line, then you place a trade. How many of you have gotten what I've said so far? If you have got what I've said so far, can you type yes, yes, yes? Have you got what I've said so far? Can you type yes, yes, yes? Okay, somebody said, please, sir, do you have to consider the support level or the major zone if the trend is around such level? Yes, if market is around support resistance level, it's even better. It makes more sense when the market retests on this key support or resistance level. Make more sense. Those trades are more powerful. For instance, if here is a resistance, let's say here is a resistance, right? Let's say here is a resistance, and price went all the way up here. They came back to retest here. It means that because one principle for support and resistance is price goes up. If you break through your resistance, if you come back to test that zone again, it's a buy signal. So if price break through here, come back to retest this line, they are still under the same resistance level. So it's still a valid buy. Good afternoon, sir. How many time frame how many time frame I will analyze before I enter in 5 minutes? I don't understand this question. How many time frame I will analyze before I enter in 5 minutes? Are you sure you are at DBC? Are you sure you've been following what I've been explaining? I've been explaining how you can use 4 hours daily time frame to see the direction of the market, and then wait for the market to get to your trend line, and then place a trade with lower time frame. So why is he asking me how many time frame I will use? It's confusing, please. It's confusing. So guys, this is what I have for you today. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is beginner's day. We're going to learn more beginners class. So please, if you don't know how to draw trend line, go to the academy. There are videos on how to draw trend line. A trend is when price breaks series of higher high and higher low. So go watch those videos on the academy and master the trend line. Sir, how do you see ICT concept? I don't like those kind of grammars. I'm just trading very straightforward price action. ICT. The grammar in forex is too many, so please be careful with the grammar you are hearing everywhere. All right? What you're trading is what you see. So the downtrend you drew, what time frame did you use? Leon, are you not seeing the time frame I use? I said start from daily time frame first. Look at what I did now. I started with daily time frame. Look at the daily time frame. For instance, for this one, because of this, it's supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. Look at it now. Higher, it has been touching about the market broke out of this place. All right, it touched here, but it went up. After it broke out and touched here, it went up. But since it went up, it kept coming down. So it means that was a fake breakout. That's why you need to now take it out. It's a fake breakout. Once you see a fake breakout, you just take it out. Let it be your next breakout. So that's why that one was taken out. This is daily. You connect one end to the other end. That's how you draw trend line. So now we are waiting for the market to break out of this one and retest
before we can answer, okay, we're going to buy this market. Okay, so how do you can answer that ICT concept? Please, what is ICT? Things are plenty in forex. If you want to learn everything forex, you don't make money. Learn few, and work with those ones. All those that story indicator, this indicator, that all those grammar then. Me, I don't like to speak much grammar in trading. I like straightforward. All those grammar is not confusing most people when it comes to forex. They'll be giving them grammar upon grammar upon grammar upon grammar. The grammars are too many. If you follow those grammars, you'll be losing money because those grammars, they will be confusing you. But this is practical, real life candlestick trend line is a price action trading strategy. Go and practice this concept and tell me your result. If it doesn't work, then you can leave it. But if it works for you, make money with it. Look at it now. Don't buy. Don't buy. Allow it to break. With this daily time frame, highest you can watch, reduce it to watch is 4 hours. Don't buy it. Let it break out. All right? Let it break out and come back to retest. As it's breaking out, there must be a trend now. Just be following the movement like this, for instance. All right? Most time to break out, come and retest on this trend line. But the beginning of the movement. So if you break out and retest here, you trigger your buys, and then your buys will make sense. All right, guys. So this is what I have for you today. We'll come again tomorrow. Believe in yourself. Practice good habits. Keep to your words. Have integrity. The decision you have made today to trade forex is a good decision. But what to differentiate you from other people is you keeping to your words. Keeping to your words meaning I have said I want to trade forex, and that is what I'm going to do. Because I said so, I'm going to write my goals down and then break your goals into daily goals. I'm going to trade forex 2 times 2 times. I'm going to take maybe from 12 o'clock to 1 a.m. in the night to learn forex. I'm going to take from, because I'm a busy person, most of us we are busy, because I'm a busy person, from 8 a.m. or from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm going to learn how to trade. You write it down. Then every day, once you write down the time and you write down all the things you're going to do, at the end of the day, check yourself. Did I say, I wrote that I want to learn how to trade from 8 o'clock to 9 p.m. Did I actually learn? If you learn, you mark it as good. If you don't learn that day, you have failed for that day. Discipline yourself to punish yourself for failing. It's self-discipline. If you actually say I want to learn forex from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., I want to read a book from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., you actually read. Then you look at all the things you say you do for that day. You actually do all of them you said you want to do for that day. That's why you have to write them down. Your day should be planned, should be organized. You should organize your life. Don't you doing things scatter like now. I have everything I want to do for today. They are written down. All the things I want to do today, I've written them down. So after this class, I have other things to do. I've written down everything I want to do. I have time for my content creating. I have time for so many things. So once you do that, you see how you become an expert. Forex is a very wonderful business, but self-discipline is required. All these little skills I come here to tell you, they're very, very important for you to master. All right? So once again, welcome. Okay, thank you so much for God Almighty bless you so much. Thank you so much for that prayer. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir, for your efforts so far. And time too. Thank you so much, Prince Jose. Philip said thank you. All right, Philip, thank you too. All right, so thank you so much, all of you, for coming to listen. I'll see you again tomorrow. May God bless you. I wish you the best. Have a nice day, and bye for now.